Hey folks, Craig Danger here with Vinyl Finds, the Lost at Winnipeg edition. I'm going to have to explain, but you're going to have to buckle up. And we're back. I got a little bit of a Vinyl Finds here. So, brief story, stupid story. Went to Winnipeg for Christmas, had a great time. It was awesome, perfect winter sort of Christmas, and bought a bunch of records, forgot some of my records. In fact, I think this is an edition specifically from the record store Into the Music in Winnipeg, Manitoba. If you're ever there, you gotta go there. There's a few places actually. I gotta admit, since I left there, the record stores have gotten way 1,000% better. But enough talk, let's talk about rock. And actually, there won't be a ton of rock, just to let you know. But, we'll start out with a little bit of David Ruffin at his best. Who doesn't love David Ruffin? We all know his story, or if you don't, basically, kind of a little bit of a loose cannon with the old Temptations. They kind of dropped him from the band, / he kind of left and began a solo career. Great singer, original Temptation singer, obviously. This is him at his best. In fact, I've listened to this, there are a few cuts from the old My Girl is on this one. I Wish It Would Rain. A few cuts from the Temptation era as well. Of course, it's a DJ copy, not for sale. Well, we're breaking laws over here at the Vinyl Record Player. What can I say? It's dangerous for me to be even holding this record. It's not for sale. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and confess. I bought it. But at any rate, very good record. One of her greatest hits. I'm starting to realize that, space concerns, and the fact is not all soul albums are excellent from back to front. Let's be real. But not all rock albums are great from back to front. I'm starting to be a little bit more choosy here on the channel. But this one, David Ruffin, it's capturing a lot of great stuff, including some of his really good mid-70s work. David Ruffin at his best. This was an interesting buy. The Moments, Look at Me. And, of course, my good friend Harmony, his excellent rule that, you got Shirtless Men on your LP? Bound to be a good LP. And you know what? In this case, it actually does prove to be quite true. Oh, we got a shirtless lady on the front. This is from 75. I'm not sure what the big hit was. Manufactured by Polydors, is the little leaf. Canadian pressing, of course. Good album. Actually, this I believe was kind of their biggest hit. I forget what the actual track was. It might be Look at Me, I'm in Love. Doesn't matter. I listened to this the other day. Very good album. The Moments, actually really underrated. I would put them in a similar sound and style to your Shy-Lights, your Stylistics, your Delphonics. A lot of falsetto goodness there, but also some different vibes. Maybe even a little bit like the Dells. Really good record. Glad to finally get this one. Brothers don't need no shirts. No way. No need. Anyway. Good records. The Moments. This one. This one was like, I don't know, what, $13 Canadian, which is really about $9 US. Good condition. It's obviously Johnny Bristol. I was informed on a recent Rachel's Ghost stream that Bristol's apparently in Britain means something about the lady's body. That was nice to know. But this is Johnny Bristol, and obviously writer, producer, singer, arranger, I'm sure. Great. This is his debut record, of course, with the title track, Hang On In There Baby. I'm not sure as far as singles, but there's Johnny on the back, looking great. Really underrated performer. In fact, Hang On In There was really his only major pop hit, but it was a hit all over the place. I think it went to number 3 in the United States, may have been number 1 in Canada. Hard to say, but whatever the case, this is a Canadian pressing, of course, on the MGM label. Oh, it's $15. I apologize. So that's about $10 Canadian, which was a little steep for the old Danger But oh, glad to have this one in my collection. This is my third. This will be my third Johnny Bristol album, and cover to cover, he's usually putting out some great stuff. That happens when you're a writer, producer, arranger, singer, and songwriter. If you're, yeah, 5-tool player right here. 5-tool player. This was it. This was an interesting one as well. Soundtrack to Joe. Why Joe, you say? And I kind of want to see this movie now. I actually just recently watched Claudine, or a part of it. It was a little bit cloying, but really good movie. Earl, what is it? I'm not even Jones. I'm forgetting the name, but at any rate, Joe, this movie apparently is a bit of a classic. Did not know this. What I do know about this is who's singing on this? How about Jerry Butler? How about Jerry Butler on this one with the title track, Where Are You Going? And I think he does another tune or two. This was just a Jerry Butler buy, I have to admit. Actually, it's got a gatefold. It does not have a gatefold either. I just figured why not. And there's there's kind of a funk band on this called Exuma, yeah. And kind of some funky stuff as well. So yeah, just kind of picked this one up. It was an Iceman only buy, and unfortunately I thought there was more Iceman than there is, but it's like maybe 2 songs. And in fact, the title track, Where Are You Going, which was kind of, I think, the theme of the movie, twice. Side 1 to start it, side B to end it. So, I don't know. This is why I don't buy a lot of soundtracks. Sometimes they can be a little iffy, but yeah, still happy to get this one, even now, so many months later. Okay. Oh, this one's a beauty. This one is a beauty. Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly. I've been doing my best to get all of her work pre-1975. I am worried about how the machines will treat her, and I might be wrong. I'll have to listen. But right now, I think I've got like her first 3 or 4 LPs. All are just very good. This one is neat, actually. I love this because, of course, you got the grand piano. Oh, what's that? Oh, now it's just Roberta and the piano. Oh, but is it? Hold on. What are we talking? Oh, now it's just Roberta and the piano right here. So you can see it's kind of a neat package here. Roberta looking fantastic as usual. And then on the back, another very cool sort of picture slash kind of got a little bit of a lens flare going on there. But whatever the case, yeah, really good record. I just listened to this one the other day. Anything Flack before 75, as far as I know, is pretty fantastic. This one might be a dud. We're talking about Larnell. More from Larnell. And first of all, I see a record called More by, first of all, Larnell? Come on. I'm automatically going to be intrigued by Larnell. Apparently Larnell was mostly a gospel guy, but I gotta admit, he kind of kills it on this one. The first track on this one is called Statue of Liberty. And I'm not sure if that's like a common American theme or whatever, but ooh, it just chills the vibe right out. I'm thinking, oh, this will be funky gospel. This will be this will be that. Starts out with like kind of like a flag waver, and ooh, that's a good way to kill the positive vibe. So this one may actually be something for the garage. Again, I thought Larnell would be a little bit more funky, a little bit more of the church, but he's very much more, it seems so far, on just an initial listen. I gotta admit, I didn't listen to much after Statue of Liberty, because it was as cloying as you might think. But anyway, I'll see Larnell, first pass, not loving it. Someone who I am loving, always, Al Wilson. This, of course, would be his LP featuring, the title track, Show and Tell. Good album. I like it better than his sort of late, I think it's maybe 69, 68 work, where he did a cover of Dolphins and more croonery type stuff. This is funky. This is good. Jerry Fuller is in the mix. He also kind of, I guess, managed and wrote for O.C. Smith. But anyway, it's a good pickup. I don't think I spent too much on this one. This was probably under $10. Yeah, I don't know about all this pimp action here with the with the, I don't know, that's like a 1930s car or something like that. I'm not 100% on that, but on the other hand, yeah, good album. Oh, good suit. I can't hate on the suit. I'm not sure which record this came. This was probably from the David Ruffin, but I thought this was cool. This is like a Motown. Check it out, Motown Canada. You got the old, got the maple leaf there, looking good. I thought that was kind of neat. It's a final one here, final vinyl, you could say, but don't. I mean, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know what I was thinking. Joe Simon, the choking kind. I've listened to one of these records. It's Joe Simon. Hard to hate on Joe Simon. One of the things about Joe is I think he literally had like about 25 hits on the R&B chart. Just like this crazy continual flow of really good songs and songs that were played on the radio and songs that were purchased by people who buy R&B singles. So to get this of course is a 2-record set, or deux disques spécial, contient deux disques, you could say, if you had not the best French accent and a rudimentary knowledge of French. But whatever the case, Canadian pressing, very good. And there's Joe on the back, looking good. Joe Simon, he's got a voice that, you want to kind of dip into, because it's not maybe necessarily for everyone, not similar sound to Lou Rawls, but similar to Lou Rawls in that it's a unique sound. But he did a ton of work with Gamble and Huff, and this is probably all I'm going to need from Joe Simon. He does have some great albums again with Gamble and Huff, but this covers me. I mean, we're talking about 2 records of Joe Simon goodness. That, my friends, was the lost edition. The lost Winnipeg edition of Vinyl Finds. Those are records that I purchased in December. It is now May, and I finally got them. The parents came into town and they brought the records because they could have shipped them. They didn't. But whatever, that's fine. It's not like I don't have a billion records already. So anyway, like, subscribe, do your thing. If you're still hanging around, why aren't you liking and subscribing? It's kind of what we do around here, is like, but mainly subscribe, mainly. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you on the next one.